Yo, let's go. Another week, man. Another week. Great things being showed. I'm gonna do it like this, man. Yo, Dak is back, baby. Can you hear that? Dak is back, man. If you're as excited as I am about this performance, man, you understand there's great hope for our offense. Period. A lot of question marks, a lot of things we've been stressing about. The big worry for this actual game, funny thing is, we were worried about our offense, okay? Offense came in and actually took over the game. And it's nice. And it's not, I'm not taking nothing from my defense, but it is a blessing to be able to see that offense get to that high power state like that. Shout out to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore did good, guys. This one we can actually salute to Kellen Moore, man. Really though, Kellen Moore came in and kept it spicy and nice, man. He kept the defense on their heels. It wasn't too much running, wasn't too much throwing. Great balance and great play calling, man. You couldn't really predict what we was gonna do because I couldn't predict what we was gonna do. So I don't think they can. It's a big difference from watching my Cowboys and knowing you about to run it. You know, it was great. A lot of runouts for Dak. Even this game, Dak got his first rushing touchdown, guys. Come on now, man. Like, yo, we get into that rhythm, and this is what we want. I'm not gonna blow this out of the ballpark, y'all. Okay. I know it's the Bears. I know. I get that. But my guy, 49 points, bro. And I believe that's the most points been put on a team this year in the NFL league. For this year, for 2022, there's been no other teams that have put up almost half a century, almost 50 points on the board at all. So all I'm saying is everybody was saying we had the number one offense. I don't think it really went nowhere, man. I think it's the obvious. You know, we dealt with an injury. We had our backup quarterback come in and take over for us. He did his thug. He did his thing. Salute. And now Dak is back. You judged him week one. When I told everybody, to me, I think he did good week one. I think it was just solid, what you would expect for a quarterback coming back from an injury. Guys, it's not an injury that affects your legs. This is not an injury that affects your chest. This is not an injury that affects your neck. This is an injury that affects your hand, and you are a quarterback. All right? That's like me being a track star and having a broken foot, trying to come back. You know what I'm saying, guys? Let's be realistic. So, if nothing else, this should tell you Dak is good. Our quarterback is good. No, he doesn't run the same. I did notice that, but he can run. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Look, let me show you some of these stats real quick for the game. My reaction, though, I don't know where to start. And we're going to get on the defense, too. This game showcased a lot of rookies, guys. A lot of rookies came in here, man, and personally showed out. I don't know if we could be stopped with the draft prospects that we have gotten in here, man. If I could say do better anywhere else, it would be do better with getting your line and getting on the opposite side, getting you some DTs that can really plug. Like I said, we're going to get to the defense, but let's show you some of these stats, man. Let's get this. Stats are coming to you by PFF, by the way, man. Of course, the one and only. Yeah, so look, when I look at this, man, I see good football. All right. From Dak Prescott, man, good football. Passer rating over 100. Getting back to the rhythm, man. 21 out of 27. You feel me? 250 yards on the money. 2 TDs. Yeah, he had an interception, but he still played excellent to me. That interception ain't enough for me to say he didn't have a great game. It happens, crunch time. It's okay. Came back and still put more points on the board. Not to mention our defense put points on the board. But let's go down and take a look, man. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. And we're going to really talk about Tony. Because Tony top number one for yards per carry this week out of all running backs. No running backs was sitting at 9.4. Nowhere near. You feel me? So it's devastating, man. And with this comes a lot of controversy talking, man. It's not going to be any different from Dak and Cooper. But the huge difference is the talent is in question this time. You get what I'm saying? So with Dak and Cooper, that whole talk for me was just kind of like, guys. It's like when somebody's just doing nonsense in your ear and you really just want to tell them, bro, shut up. Like, what are you, like, what's wrong with you? Man, that was that situation. But this one, with our running backs, this is a real talk situation. This is something like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This is some real deal what you're going to do. And I think it's going to boil down to Jerry and McCarthy. I'm not sure how that organization really run down there with them two. But if it's anything like how the Cowboys have always been, man, it's some Jerry calls the shots. McCarthy tries to run a team, but has to respect what his GM wants. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But money does play a role in this thing, man. And money is the role. Understand that. It's nothing different than the money. There will be no other reason other than the money if, this doesn't change up the touches. Do you need to move Pollard to number one? I'm not saying we necessarily need to even do that. But what I am saying is he's going to need more touches. Period. He going to need more touches. You're going to have to get the boy the ball, man. There's no reason you allow or you don't allow somebody that came in and gave you 14 carries, mastered those carries. Yes, I said it. Mastered those carries, bro, to 131. Gave you a 9.4 yards per. Come on, guys. Then you talking about a 3 TD game. His longest was 54. Boy, ran half the field, man, to make a touchdown, dog. We're going to get off that controversy right now, man, because there's going to be a lot of that coming up this week, man. But just know this, guys. This is what's going to be the talk. I don't care what you're watching. Whether you're watching YouTube, ESPN, The Tape, Undisputed, it doesn't matter, man. This is going to be the convo this week. When you hear about Dallas, it's going to be the conversation. But regardless, man, we are coming amongst a bye week. So not Dak, but Zeke will be back. Like I said, we ain't got to switch nothing up, man. But, get the boys some more touches. And we're going to leave it like that. Cavante, man, Turpin, let me speak on you real quick, baby. Great. Just great showing him, period. I was happy about the fact I had literally made a video before this game and spoke on the fact that if we can get Turpin involved more and not to be doing the ignorant involvement, like we bring him in, he runs like a reverse boot or something, you know what I'm saying? And then we just pull him out. And my scare was, bro, when people see him in there, they're going to automatically expect something to be going his way. You know what I mean? I'm just glad that they had him in there a few times, and the plays didn't always go to him. But when he got opportunity, he shined and he capitalized. Turpin is somebody that's going to be relied upon, man. And Turpin is somebody that I want to see a lot more from. He's playing great ball, and if you can't see that, man, well, baby, you're blind. But for his one little carry, man, he maxed out of first down for you, 11 yards. That's all I really got to see from him. But, like I said, I would love to see more of him. We use CeeDee Lamb for some of the same things we do use Turpin for. And I do know we do try some of those things with CeeDee Lamb. Honestly, I don't think those things be successful with CeeDee Lamb. I'm just going to be honest, man. They had a little thing done with CeeDee. I think he just got like 1 yard, man. But he did come back after that and actually completed for a touchdown pass. So, to me, I feel like we got an offense that we can definitely work with as long as we utilize this offense and capitalize on it to the best of our offensive ability. Now here we go, Malik Davis. Well, I don't feel like Malik ran bad. I just don't necessarily feel like he ran all that good, if that makes sense. So he had 8 carries for 23 yards, which gave him an average of 2.9 per carry. And that's horrible. But we weren't really looking for him to hold a load, if that makes sense. I would have liked to have seen him come in there and just do a little bit better. I mean, his longest wasn't even a first down. It was 8 yards. So I do want to see more out of him, man. I think he has massive potential, regardless. Malik Davis is not something to sleep on. I just think give him a year. I think he needs to go back to offseason. A little bit more peanut butter in him. Like my boy Voch Lombardi like to say. He says off season peanut butter. Get a little bit of that in him, man. He'll be good to go. He'll be ready to take off. Dak Prescott, beautiful run, man. I was happy to see my guy get it, man. And I think he did it twice. He ran that rock twice. Or actually, yeah, I'm talking about what I think. He ran that ball 5 times, man. Took off with that rock 5 times for 34 yards. 2 of them were like a major takeoff. So 2 of them, he really capitalized on me. Or 1 of them, he got like 25 yards, which was his longest. Stop sleeping on Dak, man. Stop sleeping on Dak. He ran 1 in for a touchdown too. You know, Dak is showing that he's full. He's back and he's ready to get it, baby. I just hope everybody else see it. Before we let go of Tony Pollard talk today, man, because it's kind of hard to with the game he just had. I will state, man, he also came out there and made yards on the throw, and that was 1 throw. That boy was everywhere, man. Tony was around your offense. Tony brought this game home. You have to respect Tony's game, man. He did that, bro. Everybody was worried about the workload, you know. Should we be giving him this? How he gonna hold with this massive workload? Sorry, man. I was thirsty talking to y'all. I get thirsty sometimes. Whew. Yo, Tony did his thug. Don't ever question my boy Tony Pollard, man. And it's a huge step seeing him from when he came in when we drafted him from Memphis. Huge step. Man, I remember when we got him, Tony looked like the little kid, man, like the real little brother. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the real little younger brother, man. I remember watching him going out to eat at eating barbecue. Not Dak, all the running backs together and stuff. It just looked like the little kid, the little brother kid that was there, man. He didn't really grew up. Man. And he didn't stepped up. He's been explosive. So that game that he just gave us, man, it said a lot. And that's why that conversation about to be in question. I promise you guys. Yeah, he that game alone, he literally single-handedly just outplayed Zeke. And that's the problem, guys. If you look at any stats and all that, he completely outplayed Zeke, man. And that sucks. Because I don't want this to be like this, but it is what it is. You feel me? I also like how Dak, man, got the ball to just multiple people, man. We was talking about this while watching the game. I was like, man, he really does share that ball around. And I ain't talking about, you know, everybody gets a couple passes. Man, my guy gave Tony Pollard the rock, gave CeeDee Lamb the rock 7 times, gave Dalton Schultz the rock 7 times. And Dalton Schultz had a great game, great showing. That quarterback chemistry is real, baby. You can't tell me it's just a coincidence, man. He couldn't get Jack squat diddly going when Cooper was in there, but all of a sudden Dak is back and he's just a different Schultz. Schultz put himself back in the question about, yo, you gonna pay me? You know what I'm saying? He just put himself back in that whole category. Because before Dak got back, man, it was looking like Schultz, you can hit the road, Jack, homie. We'll run with Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. But now he got himself back in that raps, man. But not to sleep on them. They ain't going nowhere. They rookies. But those cats are going to be dangerous, man. Them cats are going to be dangerous. Dalton Schultz just give you more of that Jason Witten vibe energy, just the way he catches it and automatically bends and kind of moves and ready to lean forward. It's like, man, he learned that from Witten, bro. You know, and so your Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot, these are more of like, in my opinion, more some tight ends that can play a little away from the line, more receiver tight ends. Best way to put that. Schultz is going to be your best block right now. You know, he can get better, but I've seen some great blocking, man. Great blocking, man. Honestly, for all these tight ends, I've seen some pretty darn decent blocking. I've seen some misses, but so far, I think their blocking game is pretty legit, man. Peyton Hendershot, man. Huge shout out to him, man. I think he's doing good stuff, bro. Period. Every game when he gets his opportunity, he's capitalizing on it. 2 receptions, man, 2 targets, 15 yards. Gave him a 7.5, you know. No touchdowns, but man, for that small play, he made sure one of them he made more than 10 yards. That's all you can ask for. You got two passes, brother, and you capitalized on it. And I love it. So when I see 2, man, I don't want to see no two receptions and only 10 yards. You know what I'm saying? He's capitalizing. Jake Ferguson, man, had a great 1 target, 1 reception for 1 yard. It's all right, man. It's a team game, dog, and you can't sleep on Ferguson, bro, because Ferguson's somebody that come up and snatch your wig too, man. He that boy can play. Michael Gallup, man, great showing. Michael Gallup was open, had great separation, and had some great balls thrown to him. Some scary balls, man. Michael Gallup be catching some balls. I'd be like, is he gonna catch that? And he be getting it, man. So Michael Gallup, salute to him too. Boy went in there for 4 receptions out of 6 targets, which is okay. One of them Dak actually said, that was on me. It was kind of a bad throw, but he knew what it was. But Dak came back and capitalized on it anyway, so it didn't even matter. But with those 4 receptions, my boy went ahead, bro, and grabbed us 49 yards, bro. I ain't mad at that, man. Averaging him an 8.2. Yo, as long as we're 17, and we'll take that. Like I said, Dalton Schultz, his stat line, because he had a hell of a game. But this is normal, man. So CD and Dalton, bro, they should always have great yardage. Michael Gallup is going to always be right there, regardless. These are all great receivers, man. That's why I feel like when people say, we ain't got to hop out of it. Bro, shut up. Yes, we do. We got good people, man. Stop it. But we just got to capitalize and figure some things out. Let our quarterback get back in that rhythm. And I think we're doing that, man. Dalton Schultz came at us, man. He had 7 targets with 6 receptions. He gained us 74 yards, man, averaging a 10.6 per catch. So, you can't complain. As long as it was 30. There's nothing you can complain about here, bro. There's nothing you can say you need to improve with your passing game. There's always room for improvement, but I don't see that we did anything we did something. I was just like, yo, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way. I don't see that, man. I just feel like we keep going, keep capitalizing, keep playing like this, and we're gonna destroy some teams, man. Period. Our defense, I think we'll figure out our run game. Not necessarily the best, should I say, but it's all good, man. At the end of the day, I look at it like people expected us to straight up have a tough game. They expected us to have a tough game. They expected it to be a close game. I was looking at the stats. I mean, not the stats, the predictions. And it was honestly sad. Now everybody coming back with the whole, oh, yeah, man, but I mean, it's just the Bears. But you had predicted us to be like a 14-21 game. These are all the cats that predicted that. I don't know. Y'all better watch. Y'all better not sleep on them Bears. I mean, the same guys. Now all of a sudden it's just the Bears. Look, man, 49 points. What are you saying? What are you saying? Oh, my defense allowed 29 points. Give a damn. 49 points, man. Ain't nobody worried about I'm not worried about my defense. That's what I don't think people get. I'm not worried about my defense as much as I've been worried about my offense. So to see this, I'm happy. To see this, I feel great. And y'all should too, man. My reaction for this game is, how about them Cowboys? Because it ain't nothing you can say about my team to try to crap on it, man. Other than it was just the Bears. But I can say the same thing about the Eagles. Who the hell are the Eagles playing? I ain't seen them play nobody that I've been like, they could have a chance to go ahead and get them. Every time I see the Eagles next game, I always go, oh, damn. The Steelers? Who thought the Steelers was going to win? I mean, come on, dog. But any game we play in the beginning of these games, you know what we getting? Oh, the Cowboys should win, but I don't know. This team, that. They did it with the Lions, too. Before the Lions game, it was, I don't know, they got a high-powered offense. Number 3 offense, man. After the game, it was the Lions. You honestly should have beat them by more points. I'd be like, bro, you just. So, look, man, don't let the haters jack your mental up, man. Take the win and be happy with it, because I'm going to be happy. You ain't going to stop my shine. You're not gonna stop my happiness. Ain't nothing you gonna do that you can do to make me feel any different about my boys, baby. They played lights out, and we did it without our starting running back. However you want to look at it, man, is dog, we're dangerous. And our depth, our backups, our bench can come in and wreak havoc because the momentum, that energy, what this team wants is there, man. We got a team, we got a brotherhood, man. They're actually there. They're actually a full nation, baby. These guys are happy. They communicate. They talk. They get crunk together. Man, I gotta watch every time after the game. I just gotta watch them going into the locker room. I gotta watch McCarthy speak. I gotta watch them break it out, man. And I'm proud, dog. So as far as the rankings go around the league, this is how I was looking for us, man. I believe with the NFC period, I think we're ranked now number 3. And I believe we are tied number 2 in our division because New York did suffer a loss. And that loss puts us at a top pace of 6-2, right along with New York. All right. Things could change with all of that, but it's early still. Still got a lot of divisional games to get going and played. Right now, we get a whole little bye. So for us, it's about getting healthy, getting back to a full team, getting back to full throttle. There were some injuries, but we will get back to it. My main thing, I'm not so worried about the injuries because, like I said, we're in a bye, and this will give us a week of guys to go ahead and heal up, then another week for guys to try to get back on the team. I mean, on the team, but get back on the practice field and be ready to go. With that, we had some safety scares. Jerron Curse did come back out though, so that's good. Connor McGovern, these things I think will be fine. I don't think it will be huge. I give us an update on Hooker pretty soon. But regardless, our depth is looking great. Jerron Bland played a great game. Not to mention Damone Clark got up in there, man. And I think it was instrumental for him to get in there. I think he did pretty good. I think it was nice. His first NFL debut. I didn't see nothing just dumb flashy from him. But I mean, I wasn't really expecting it to. We got our set defense and how he was going to play. It wasn't necessarily destined for him to get in like he did. Anthony Barr did suffer an injury. So that'll be another injury update to keep an eye on, which I will let you guys know about. We in there, baby. It's a W, dog. A good W, a huge W going into the full bye week. So let's get healthy and let's get back, man. I'll be back with a video this week, dog. I just had to get my reaction going, man. I appreciate those for tuning in who did tune in, whether it was for a little time or the whole way. I do appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make this go around, man. The Coleman Cowboys, baby. Ho! How about them Cowboys, baby? We in there. We're sure in there.